And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters. These guys getting all set for tip-off. Happy Halloween, everyone. We're bringing treats.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Trick or treat, it's the NBA. And we've got our NBA Fright Night. Halloween, Greg. How about this? Some people love to go to the haunted houses. Some people like to stay home and give out candy. What about you?
Yeah, well, some of these teams right now are playing some scary basketball.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Rab. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Now Black. Here's Johnson. From 13, the rebound by Rab. And that one, good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Black with it. Back to Johnson. And he drops it in from the low post.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now, here's Sharp. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Back to Johnson. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. Johnson's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Sharp. A Wizard with the rebound. Johnson outside. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Floats one. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Pass to Black. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot. Black's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Pass to Sharp. No good from outside. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Johnson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2, Johnson.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To stop the run, and that one is good.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Pass to the Wizard. To Johnson. And the shot is good. Johnson's got 9.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Rab from downtown. Hits it from three-point range.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
Johnson surveying the floor. To the paint. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Line for 2, number 41.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Shoots the 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Takes it inside. Johnson with the stop.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Shoots from 12. A Wizard with the rebound. Gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. A shot by Johnson, no good. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Pass to Rab. That one, no good. Here's Black. He's got 6. Johnson outside. Here's the Wizard. This one for 3. A nice shot by Black. Black's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
So it's the visitors now, trailing by 10. Holloway, the pass to Anderson. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Fades back. A Wizard with the rebound. The Wizards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Atkins. Drops in the tray.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Holloway, the pass to Rab. Now Anderson. tries the spin move and finished off by Anderson.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Atkins, and that one's on target from the wing. 5 points in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know. And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
From outside the arc, the shot, no good. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Up by 11. After this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Now Black fires top of the key. Not going to go that time. A respectable 47% from the field in this one. And he goes in for the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Johnson outside. Here's the Wizard, and he drops him the way up off the glass. The Wizard's got his first 2 points of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Anderson gets it to go.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
To the middle, stolen by Anderson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Pass to the Wizard. Johnson, a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got 14 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Substitution for the away team. Number
Now, here's Sharp. Last time out, he had 13 points. Pass to Traore. They set the pick. Back to Sharp. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Pass to Black. A 3-ball. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And Ladie has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Out to the right wing. Sharp with it. Pass to Traore. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Johnson. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's the Wizard. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Now, here's Johnson. They grab their own miss.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Here's Black. Defended by Sharp. Pass to Johnson. Can't connect from short range.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Johnson.
Hey, yo, right here.
Driving the lane. Basket good.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Well, those types of moves show creativity and determination.
The Wizard passes to Johnson. Here's the Wizard. Down low. Pass to Black. And he banks in the layup. Black's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And here's Sharp. Fires for 3. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Back to Johnson. Pass to the Wizard. Wound up there for Johnson. Here's the Wizard. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. No dice from the high post.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
A steal. 1:52 left to play here in the half. And it's blocked. Pass to Traore. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Traore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Johnson outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Traore. The 3 does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. The Wizard passes to Johnson. Here's the Wizard. Now Black. 14 points for him. Pass to the Wizard. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
You can't get careless now or this lead could disappear.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. There's the steal. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Count that one. That'll do it for the first half. They're up by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
33. And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. And measuring up the shot. Nice try. One more time. A round of applause.
Hey folks, we know you're anxious for the first half breakdown, but a surprise start to the
Well, I think for the home team, they're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the home team.
They're complete.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him. The break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
For three, got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Anderson against Johnson. Anderson outside. Over to the left wing. A shot by Sharp. Nobody around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Black up top, defended by Sharp. A nice shot by Black.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And Sharp has it in the corner. Anderson outside. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Black, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
There's the pick. Anderson outside. Three-pointer. A shot, no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Black, launches it. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Here's Rab. Anderson outside. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Sharp on the wing. Back to Anderson. And finish off by Anderson.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Here's the Wizard from deep. The shot that time, not on target. An even 3-on-3 break. Puts up a 3, bangs home the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
To the right side. Four on the clock. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Sharp, the pass to Rab. 7-foot shot. It's good. Rab's got 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Black with it. He's got 19. And nothing is falling for him right now. Anderson outside.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year.
And when you look at their block totals from last year, I really love how this team protected the rim.
And the home team has possession. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
Gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Atkins, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
Line for 2. Atkins.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Lets it go. The shot missing.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Here's the Wizard. Hasn't made one yet. Count that bucket.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
And it's still at 60% since the halftime break. 1:53 left to play here in the third. Here's Rabb. He's got 9. High post shot. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. The Wizard passes to the Wizard. Here's Atkins. That's good from 17 feet away. He's got 9.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
1:09 left in the third. Here's Holloway. With the floater. 4 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3 ball. Rab's got 5 points in the quarter.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Pass to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Here's Atkins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
He's got 12. And he makes that one. Rab's got 14 points for the game. And we've reached the end of the third. They lead by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got the Wizard. Johnson is out there with Black. And it's Atkins in at the 4 spot. A nice shot by Black.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Back to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
What's it?
61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Now Black. Shoots from the high post. That one doesn't drop.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Now, here's Sharp. Pass to Rab. And here's Sharp. Back to Rab. The tray. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Holloway grabs the board. And the ball really well in this game, 58%. To tie it up. He lays it in. And it's all knotted up.
And that's a about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Atkins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Well, the best approach against a bigger defender is to go right into their chest.
Here's Sharp. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Picked his pocket. Pass break. Here we go. Here's Rab. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Takes a three. A rebound by Rab. Rab's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, here's Sharp. Tight defense on him. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Black with it. Goes up the baseline. And he hits the jump shot. Black's got 23 points.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
And at this stage of the game, you've got to take that. If the mid-range jumper is there, go ahead and knock it down.
Here's Sharp. Johnson with the rebound.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Atkins hands it from downtown.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
And the way he's scoring is impressive. He's doing it with great efficiency.
Fires the three, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Mano beat mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Lets the 3 fly. It's good from long range.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Sharp. Six to shoot. For 3. Fires the 3. Throws up again. Oh, that is a big time jam.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, in a game this close, is a huge play.
Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Now Johnson.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Black. Takes the three. It's good.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And the call will be against D. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Deflects the pass.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
Launches it. Trying again. Good. Lays it right in there.
Well, that's just a mistake on defense. No one got a body on it.
55% from the floor. You're feeling very confident off. Now, here's Sean. Not a lot of room. And that one is good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
The free throw drops for Sharp. 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Please. It in off the window.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Seven-point differential.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the away team. Number 24. Number 24.
Here's Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Whoa! He flew in there. Wow! Oh, what a finish.
They're in total command of this game. With time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Driving in. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Whoa! What a play!
Number 1.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
Good on the first. And that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
And if you get a chance to build your lead at the free throw line, you've got to take it.
What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
Sharp. The 3 is off. 15 seconds left in the game. And so they get the victory here at home. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there was some...
Times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave, we present our player